My name is Ned. I'm the founder of Bambu. It's my colleague Nick. I actually stood on stage here a year ago, where just after we'd started Bambu, there was 3 of us. We just launched our first product, and we were trying to work out what the next stage would be. So standing here today, there's 20 people. We have 5 paying clients. We have customers like Standard Chartered and investors like Franklin Templeton. You're all going to say that robo-advisor has been done many times. And it's true. Within the fintech world, robo has been done quite a few times. But what I'm going to try and show you today is a new way to look at robo-advice. As a B2B firm, we understand that every bank and every institution has a different way of looking at what robo-advice might be. And I'm going to take you through a journey to see if we can show you how simple, clean, and easy robo-advice might be. So I'm going to start. Now, I'm going to pretend I'm 36, which is great, because I'm not, and I'm going to pretend I have a salary of 120,000, which, as a startup guy, most of you know that's probably unrealistic. But let's go with that anyway. So we're going to log in here, and what I'm going to show you is how simple this can be. Now, let's start with what robo should really be. Don't ask a financial question to start with. Ask this: is technology your friend? Because if I say no, our system says, that's okay, speak to an advisor. If we say yes, then we ask more technology-related questions. So, Nick, let's go forward. Then we start to say to people, let's analyze your behavior and risk, but let's make it slightly enjoyable. I come from Singapore. Well, I live in Singapore. I used to live in Hong Kong. And in Singapore, people won't cross the road even when the light's green. But you can give them entertaining risk questions. Let's go forward. So what we do is we give them a range of behavioral questions. We have about 300 behavioral questions and about 500 regular questions. Based on what the person asks, it gives them new information going forward. So for example, somebody wants to know if they'd like research or not have research, we would then give them a different outcome. So, and it's goal-based investing. But let's go through here, Nick, to the next page. What we do now is we have built a program called People Like Me. So I guarantee all of you, how many of you here enjoy interacting with finance? Okay, that wasn't a great showing. We need to do better. There was one gentleman, thank you. Here's a reality. If we could show you what people like you do with their finances, you're going to be more likely to do it. So what we've shown here is, I'm a 36-year-old person. We've gathered a range of data to try and put the right goals in the right place. So we've put retirement and house. Because I'm 36, I should be thinking about retirement. We try to make educated guesses by using analytics that say, what do people like you do? And if we show here, Nick can fill this in, my retirement. Let's say I want to then buy a house, Nick, and let's see if we can buy Ned's mansion. So we're going to show if my goals are realistic. So let's call it Ned's mansion. That's great. And what it said here, let me show you. I'm 36, I have 70,000 income, 210,000 investment. And I want to do all of these things, retire, kids, college. And the simple press of a button here is going to show me if that's possible or not. Oh dear, I'm $1.5 million short. I need to work harder. So let's cancel that, and let's go back and see what I can do. I'm only going to get a $200,000 house, and I'm going to have to buy it later. I'm still going to call it my mansion, though. So let's see if that's realistic, Nick. Let's see if that's something that I can do. If you might go, oh, I'm still a little bit short. Nick, let's maybe take out the retirement or just move that a year later. That would be great. And let's see. Great. My goals can be met. Let's proceed. And once it proceeds, it shows what my goals are. And Nick, let's just accept that. We think robo should look like this. This is what goal-based planning really is. If you look here, it's shown me what my house is and my dream car is. But in our version, and I can't show you here because I'm not tall enough, but this little man slides. I can move him up and down the screen, right? And my life evolves around me. It's robo to the mass retail person. I think even if you don't understand finance, but this gentleman here enjoys finance, we're trying to make it even more enjoyable, you have to show some of this information as well, and some of the portfolios. But if we just go back to the walk of life, Nick, what we realize is that for most people, it's this ability to visualize finance in a clean, simple interface. And we sell this to banks. We talk to banks and we show them. If somebody wants it slightly more complex, we can give them some more portfolio information. And we call this People Like Me. As you get older, it gives you more interesting goals. I learned, I have an 18-year-old daughter, and we took out the goal for retirement because she never thought about retirement. So you have to put the right goals in the right place. Nick, if we just go through to the database now, but all of this is only useful if the bank can analyze the data. So we at Bambu built the data analytics. So we're a tech company and we're an analytics firm. And if me, as a consumer, was using that robo-advisor, the bank would be able to see everything that is happening. Is the client onboarded? Are they satisfied? What is happening with each of the clients? If we just go through to the next page, Nick. And this one here. So I've changed my name to John White, but if I was John White, the bank can see everything that I do. What my college goal is, what my house saving goal is, what my saving pot is. We've given them a clean interface that not only can the client understand what investment should be, but the bank does as well. And in the 1 minute remaining, I want to go through show what all robo should really do. If you use analytics correctly, a robo should help you achieve your financial goal. And we've built the analytics to be able to say, based on average age, the income of your client, Nick, if we scroll down, the goal that you're going for, if we can take all of this information, can we tell the client if they're guaranteed to hit their goal? If we go forward one page, Nick, and scroll down just slightly here. So here's what we've built is, and I know this looks like a range of numbers, I'm not the mathematician, but it's trying to understand what is the correlation to achieving your financial goal. Imagine a financial institution gave you a financial planning tool that gave you the best ability to hit your goal, whether that's based on your monthly savings or based on how the market's performing. And we work on correlations to be able to deliver what we believe is beautiful interfaces together with analytics that helps both the bank and the customer. I'm down to 5 seconds. I promised I wouldn't go over my 7 minutes. We're Bambu. If you'd like to talk to us, please approach myself or Nick. Thank you.